Hoo-hoo! Good day! Welcome to the stream!
Hello, welcome to Qyjari's Curious Crafts and our first episode of Mimsy's Whimsy. I don't know what I'm doing today. I just set it all up and I thought I would just go online and not even tell anyone. So if you're here, hi. And if you're not here, watch it on the VOD. I don't know what I'm going to do today. I think I'm going to cut out the piece I need to start tomorrow's crafting stream on Qyjari's Curious Crafts, our Flail Snail. As you can see, I've got split screens going. I'm here on the big screen, woo! And then I've also got a hand cam. Hello, here's my hands. And I'll switch back and forth because I'm self-producing because Drake's at work. And Clover's being noisy in the other room, saying words that I shouldn't hear. I think she's in a lot of trouble. Anyway, our Flail Snail terrain is going to be featured tomorrow night on Qyjari's Curious Crafts. But let's do some of the fun stuff, like cutting the foam core with our Proxon and getting it started. So let's just start because there's no really rhyme or reason for this show at all, except for me to just have some fun and stream some more. Get some. Hey, look what we're giving away during our Bob Ross challenge on Saturday, July 13th at 6 o'clock. During our Bob Ross challenge, we're going to have a bobblehead. This came in the mail the other day. A deck of cards and other unshown surprise giveaways. I'll tuck that aside. This might have a glare. I don't think it will. It has a bit of one. But once we get the foam on here, it won't. We'll use the Proxon to cut our foam core. This is that 1/2-inch pink foam core. I buy it in, this is going to make some ASMR noise here. I buy it in 4-foot by 8-foot sheets, but you can get your friendly neighborhood Lowe's Depot to cut it down for you, like I did, to 2-foot by 4-foot sections. And the Flail Snail terrain I'm giving away. I don't know if you know this or not. So if you're watching, and I see there's no one watching, but I'll just talk to myself. If you're watching, you can type in !flail and you can try to win.
Well, look what the cat dragged in.
Hey, Rainek. We need to get that changed. You need to tell me what you want that greeting to say. Ooh, I'm looking. Oh, hi, Rylan! You need to get me yours, too. No, wait, yours is there. Any second. Hey, Autumn! I'm glad you're here. Thank you for joining me. This is Mimsy's Whimsy. I'm not going to be able to remember that. I know I'm not. And this is just me impromptu crafting. All by myself in the craft room, in the craft studio. I thought I'd make the base, the dot part of our Flail Snail terrain that I'm giving away. If you haven't signed up to win that, you should. I don't have my keyboard over here. Let me get my keyboard. It's on the other side. I got the mouse, but I didn't do the keyboard for all the. Or maybe one of you guys can. You're gonna have to lead with something other than announcements while waiting for people to show up to impromptu. I know. I'm sorry. I had my little minute-long intro with little baby Mimsy egg on there that Del Mori drew for me. Let me get my keyboard. Actually, just type in for me !giveaway. I think you can do that. Anyway, I'll sit back down. This one's not going to be 24 by 24. We're going to do this one.
You can call me
There you go.
Mimsy.
Thank you. There's our giveaway for this Flail Snail terrain. And I'm going to cut it down to, I think we're going to do 18 by 18. I like the 6-inch increments. So, I waited like 5 minutes, Rainek. I did. I waited for a little while. I waited like, maybe not 5 minutes. Maybe it was like 3. Can you hear me okay? I finally have mastered the Yeti mic. You can see it's on there, and I've actually got the pop filter. And, oh, did you? Okay. Doesn't, oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, Mrs. Ryland. Okay, well, I will delay it. I'll delay it like 10 minutes. Okay, thank you, Autumn. Let me move this, because we have to measure this. I like the 6-inch increments for terrain, so I'm going to make this one 18 by 18. Boy, I did not think this through. Here we go. I got these little pieces over here. I had a whole interview yesterday with Shiny Kiwi, and it was a blast, but I think my mic was backward. So it's going to sound a little tinny. So I finally figured out the mic after how many streams now? 70-something streams. Hey, that's why, one of the reasons why I'm doing this, by the way. Once I hit 90 streams, I guess they're called unique days or something. Oh, did I not move it? Oh, crap. Okay. Guess I'll move that. Hang on a second. I got that right here. I don't know why that didn't move. Oh, yeah. That's much better. Hey, look at that. Oh boy, it's getting too big now. I'll fix that. Where's the new chat coming? The bottom or the top? How's that? It's gonna go off the screen. You know, it wouldn't be Qyjari's Curious Crafts if something didn't screw up. You know, that's just the way it is. Okay, so where was I? I was saying something. I forgot what it was. Test? What are you testing, Rylan? Yeah, why didn't your greeting come up? I don't know why, because it's all the same here, so I don't know why your greeting didn't come up. I'll have to figure that out. I don't know why. Okay, so, oh yeah, sorry to say. Once I hit 90 unique days streaming, and I'm at like 73 or 4, there's no count. I couldn't find the achievement for it. Then I can start... Yeah, you broke Mimsy. Thanks a lot. Then I can start streaming for subs only. And that's what this Mimsy is going to be. Mimsy, I can't even say it right. That's what this Mimsy is going to be for. So this is like a free trial period. That's what we'll call it, for everyone to enjoy. I got something in my eye. Okay, 18 by 18. And I have chat like blown up 400% here so I can see you. I don't know why Mimsy didn't have your greeting, Rylan. That actually bothers me, because as a subscriber you have a personalized greeting. Something about dead necromancers or something, or I don't know. Okay, 18 by 18. And this is our Flail Snail terrain that I'm working on. And this is for, this will, like I said, be a giveaway. So if you want to be a part of that giveaway, type in !flail. Only my Twitch viewers know that code. Don't tell anybody. So if you're viewing or lurking, you can lurk. Just type that in, and you are qualified to win the Flail Snail. Don't forget, we are not streaming. Joe and I will not be streaming this Friday for 3 Sheets One Shot. It is a 4-day holiday weekend for my family. For Crow and I, he's home on Friday, so we're probably going to try to defeat the boss mob at the end of Canny Valley in Fortnite Save the World. I know that you guys don't play, but maybe some of you do. But we're having a hard time doing it with 2 people, so we need to find some friends to do that with us. We're like I think I'm 112. I know, I'm sorry, but I don't play Battle Royale. We don't play that. We play Save the World, which is much more fun in my opinion, but, you know, don't at me. I measured this almost perfectly. Look at me. That's 18 inches exactly. Huh. So I'm making the Flail Snail based on the Flail Snail terrain that I described in Chapter 2 of Amonrath Turning Point. This is a big piece, and I need to lose weight. There's a part in the second chapter of our first arc of Amenrath that may have our intrepid adventurers
I can't reach that.
fighting a Flail Snail. And I have described, I thought the description for a Flail Snail was so unique and so interesting. I forgot, they're in Volos or Mordenkainen's, I can't remember. Yeah, you remember chapter 2, you don't remember chapter 2. That talks about the discharge that a Flail Snail has as it travels. It devours everything in its path. And it leaves a trail of like a slime, but it's usable. You can harvest it, and it makes, I guess, any kind of glass surface. And it might even be magical. I'd have to look it up again. But I thought that was fascinating, and with our work on Gizmek's Grotto, coming across a lot of the fluorescent-y, iridescent-looking glitters and paints, I thought, wouldn't that look really cool as the glassy part of a Flail Snail's, we'll call it trail, but we all know what it is. Let me move the mouse. Look at this cheap mouse I have. I need a quiet mouse. Whenever I'm interviewing or whenever I have online, this thing clicks. Just a little cheap little mouse. I need to bring the one from upstairs down here. Okay, let me get my cutting board. All right, so what I was going to say is, remember when we were working on Frostmourne and it was the big terrain that had the white cave, the cavern of endless winter? It had this really cool, and I saved this from, here, I'll put it under here, you can see on both. It's like glitter, but not really. It's like confetti, but it's really iridescent. This is what I think a Flail Snail trail? Flail Snail trail. There you go. Say that 10 times fast. Would, yeah, Frostweald. It was something. Yeah, Frostmourne. It was Frostweald. It's not a sword. Would look like. So we're gonna, once I cut this out and we're gonna create the trail. Also, in my world of Amenrath, Flail Snails get a lot of their power, magic from, and I meant to have the picture up on the screen. I will for tomorrow night for sure. Their magic and power from blue crystals, blue glowing crystals. So that's why I have these crystals here on the table as well. So that's what we're going to work on. We're going to have it for tomorrow too, but this is like a preview for tomorrow. All right, so where are you traveling to, Rylan? Where are you going? Oh, you're getting the groceries? Okay, I'll leave you alone. Yeah, now I engage the viewer as they're going away getting their groceries taken care of. I would normally use the Proxon for this, but it's so large that I don't want to have to try to figure out. In fact, I have to move the Proxon to fit this on there. Things are falling down. Here we go. Boop. I'm so glad I rearranged. This craft studio stream studio is so much more conducive to all these large projects that I have going on. Okay. So this, the picture I was going to describe is, it's a swampy area where you would expect kind of snails to be near the, like a, not an ocean, but it's more like a, well, it is the ocean, it's the sea, but it's like an inlet. And it's very swampy there. And these trees grow, they're like swamp trees. And then around the base of the trees are these crystals that grow. And that'll be some sort of source of power. Oh boy, there's a squeak. We don't like the squeak. Oh, that hurt my ears. Did that peak the microphone? I'm so sorry. Okay. Oh, did that cut it twice? No, I did it. Good, yay. Okay, so now we're going to just snap that out. I say that and now it's not snapping out. So my Clover decided curse a little bit ago. Not knowing I was here in the subterranean part of our dwelling. And I did the old first and middle name at her. She can say some things. Some things I don't allow. This one was one of those. So I corrected her. I said, you know what? You can say borking. I think borking's acceptable. What do you say? Borking? That's probably fine, right? She said, I borking died! I don't know what they're playing. I have no idea. I know, it was serious mom mode activated. And I'm pretty laid back, really, but certain words at certain ages. I still rarely say that in front of my mom. And I don't say it in front of Crow's mom. Okay. So this is 18 by 18. I like the 6 by 6. Get rid of that one. I'll put it pink side out because they don't sponsor me. I had a really great interview today with Tales from the Fandom that I guess will be produced. What is a podcast? Is it published or produced? Same thing?
You've subscribed.
Oh!
Welcome to the Dragonkin family.
Thank you so much, new subscriber. I don't know. Oh, you know what? Why didn't that pop up? Thank you so much. Who was that? I have to look. I don't see my event log. You know, like I said, it's not a stream. One of my streams of things like this don't work out. It should have popped up. I don't know why it didn't pop up. But welcome. Twisted, thank you so much. You are awesome. It Twisted. Awesome. Well, welcome back, I should say. And it did show up with the little pink heart right there. Boop. Speaking of pink, I did my nails. What do you think? It's hard to see over the pink. All right, so let's grid. Let's start gridding. That's the boring part, right? The dots, the ASMR dots. Twisted. This was just gonna be Twisted. This is just gonna be a quick hour-long crafting. Just me throwing stuff together. In fact, you missed it if you weren't here from the very beginning. I had the curtains open. I was fetching stuff from a craft studio. Very calm, very relaxing. Barely put makeup on. Barely put pants on. Just gonna be, and I'm not even gonna advertise it. It's just gonna be, whenever. Just whenever I feel like going live. I'd like to hit that 90, because once I hit that 90, I'll be able to do my subscriber-only streams for all of you who subscribe. All right, so let's get to dotting our ASMR dots. I know this is probably not a great time for everybody, but I thought, you know what? Maybe I'll catch them on their evening stream, or their evening dinner rather, and just keep me company and keep you company. Hopefully it'll be something better than just watching me draw dots on a piece of foam. But I also wanted to stream this week again this week I should say, because after tomorrow we won't be back until the following Tuesday, taking the holiday, the 4th of July weekend off. I gotta put that up there on the very edge. I'm also thinking about taking some tiles that I made. In fact, I'll go grab those in a second after I mark, since I'm holding this so steady. Mark these dots here. One of the first projects I made, I didn't stream it, but one of the first things I made as a D&D terrain crafter were tiles. And they were made out of cardboard and paint. And that's it. Unfortunately, paint, if you don't use a really thick cardboard, paint makes them curve. So I had this idea. They're actually right here. You can see me go get them. Back on my shelf here. These tiles, these are dungeon tiles, and I have a set of them that are sewer tiles. They're kind of cool looking. They kind of go every which way. of quite a variety of them, several rooms and turns. And see, like there's the same turn. This one has 3 points of entry, 4, 3, and actually this was a bridge. So I didn't like the fact that they curved. See, they're kind of, you can see they don't sit straight. They kind of have this wobble. And when you put them side by side, you can see the wobble. You can see that they don't quite connect without mashing them down. So I thought, wouldn't it be cool if I peeled off the top layer like I did here? I know you can't, let me switch to the screen. It's gonna mess up the chat, but I can fix it, man. I can fix it then. Chat, why for come you do that to me? Whoop, whoop, whoop. There's chat. It's kind of messed up. I don't have my keyboard over here. There we go. Okay, so see how I've peeled it off and now it just is like it's just like paper? What I thought, wouldn't it be cool if I took a piece of foam and cut it out the exact size? And I think I made these 6.5 by 6.5. What's on this side? And glued them down. And then wouldn't they probably be flatter, and then they would be able to match up more evenly. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Rylan. See? I'm so smart. But cut these out 6.25 by 6.25. Yeah, 6.5 by 6.5. And the reason why I did 6.5 by 6.5 is because I wanted there to be a 1/4 inch border around so that each of the rooms would be able to have the full 6 by 6 squares. So if I cut out a bunch of the foam, I could peel these off very carefully. You can see I kind of messed up there, but it's okay because it'll still stay. It'll still glue on. And then just glue them on like that, and then I would have nice flat tiles that would then match up. And there's a ton of them. And I made like, gosh, I made so many of these things. This is what I meant to do for Mimsy's Whimsy is anything. So I might start this project and I may never get back to it. We might just talk about this the whole time. I don't know. We might start this project. That's the bottom part to that one that I peeled off. And some of them may break as I peel them. I can't find the river. Oh, here it is. So I made this, like, where's the other half? Here it is. I made this section here. Hello. And this has, there, like that. And then what's cool is, again, they're floppy. See, they're not really sticking very well. This goes here. There's rooms coming off here and there. Yeah, map slide. Exactly, Autumn. And then I've got these pieces that I used for the different types of terrain. For example, under this bridge could be a deep cavern. Or it could be slime. Or, and here's where I got clever, or acid, I should say. Or it could be lava. Or it could be just a deep, dark chasm. Like that. And then I have littler pieces. Well, let me put the bright side up there. Let me put the blue side. And then and then I made these little pieces with opposite sides here. There's some lava in this room. Here's some acid or whatever poison in this corner. Actually, here, this one here has, let me find a hallway. This one here has an area that it's caved through, and etc., etc. So what do you think? Should I just start peeling these off and glue them onto the tiles? That was a project that I was gonna work on. That might be a good thing for Mimsy's Whimsy. Whoopsie. I have a bunch of these. They're all opposite. There's some, well, not those. I have lava, a bunch of lava, a bunch of water, but you flip them over, and they could be used for anything. So, but I have lots of them. I've got like a couple dozen of them here. It would take a bit to peel them all off, but I think it would work. Of course, I say that. Watch me mess up on the bridge. These are just 1-ply cardboard with paint, and then this here. This is cardboard also. This is way before I even discovered popsicle sticks. If you can believe it. Before I got all fancy with popsicle sticks. You do you. That's what Mimsy's Whimsy is all about. Except I've messed up on the greeting. I can't understand why Sir Mimsy didn't say anything to you. He did say something. Oh, you know why? Because Rainick is older. We haven't gotten a new greeting for Rainick yet. And it could be that I didn't. I don't know. I don't know what happened. And honestly, if I do rip these, I can fix it. You know, I'm me. Hello. Oh, see, just like I did. But I can fix it. Oh, that broke the bridge. You know, I figured if I could get the bridge off, that means I could probably do all of them. So if this works, then that'll be the project I do. There we go. All right, so the bridge ripped, but that's okay. Because that just goes right there. It worked! Yay! Well, no, because it's just glue. So yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll cut out, you know what else, Rylan? I owe you pieces of foam also, so we should just cut foam anyway. You wanted 6x6s and stuff, right? Except I need to cut these 6.5 by 6.5. So I will do that for the next Mimsy's Whimsy. How about that? And I'll peel some of these off, and we'll get going with that. But that way we can use them, and then we can figure out a way that the foam pieces can attach, you know, together. I don't want to use magnets; they're too expensive. But something that we can attach, maybe a little insert in there, like that pushes into the next one, and keeps them flat or keeps them together. I'm sure that I will find those sizes. I think you sent me a Discord chat with the sizes that you wanted. So I have not forgotten, and I will get those to you. All right, let's get back to our more dots. Because I think peeling these might be a little boring for the stream. I want to do something a little more exciting than peeling paper. But I will put these away, and I'll grab the sewer towels so you can see those, because those are kind of cool looking. I did also have like a field terrain, but honestly, I like doing the terrain that I use with like the outdoor terrain that I currently do. I like it better than the cardboard tiles. But the dungeon ones, this will work. Okay. Oh, I tripped over stuff. The tiled ones are a little more stacky stacked because they have pipes and stuff sticking out. So these were harder to store. But these were my original sewer pipes. Same process, just with different color paints on them to make them look like sewers. And then some of them had, like this one had a sewer pipe. You can see there. So it's just a little cardboard from my first project. You know, like you would go to the science fair and see all those setups with the cardboard. That's what these are. So anyway, magnets are not that expensive, or on stacky stack. Yeah, these are very important terms that you all must know if you're going to become a avid crafter and stream like I do, Autumn. So just remember that. You might want to take notes, write this stuff down. It's very important. They're not that expensive? Okay, well maybe I'll look into them. I was thinking those tiny little itty bitty earth magnets that are really strong. I think they can be kind of expensive. All right, let's get back to our Flail Snail. Okay, so someone tell me if it sounds okay, because I'm paranoid about if I bang the table and the microphone gets off whack.
But you can call me Mimsy.
Oh, look! Thank you! Alright, so let's do our more dots. Oh, I also went out to Hobbs Lobs and got brown. This is for tomorrow night. I could have done this tonight too, but I'll do the dots tonight. This is just brown floral tape. And we're going to make trees using this stuff. Wire and trees. So I think Tranquil should tune in tomorrow night for that. Okay. I'm not putting it on 1 and 18 because it's too... The ruler's too big. Oh boy, here's the dots. So this Flail Snail's home is definitely around shallow water, I would say. What type of home should they have? Should they have a dome? Like a rounded, some sort of rounded dome? Should it be a hole in the ground? Should it be under a tree root? What do you guys think? Let's get your opinion on that. If you're curious, just look for the details on Flail Snail. They're quite interesting creatures. Deadly, if you're in their way, but very interesting. I didn't mark the other side of this. A hobbit hovel, like a mound in the earth that has like a round opening that they can kind of slime in and out of. Something like that, I was thinking. I have some supplies left over from Gizmek's Grotto. That splatter pan cover is sort of a screen. I thought I could kind of cut that out of its metal frame and then use that as sort of a mesh overlay to make a dome house. Yeah, built into a hill, that would work. Flail snails, I think, are medium creatures. So that wouldn't be difficult to build. And then what's going to be fun is chipping away at a trail and, like I said, adding that iridescent glass-like surface to emulate that feature that they have with their expulsion? I don't know, what's it called? Flail snail poo? Something? This won't all be trail, obviously, but I'm going to mark it all just in case that's what we decide to do. And like I said, tonight's just a quick trial, and I need to obviously fix chat and find out what's going on with notifications. But that's what the Mimsy's Whimsy's all about. A shout out too to Jamie Sherwood, who quickly put together a couple of Sir Mimsy greetings for me as a small egg baby. If you missed it, you'll have to watch the VOD and see and hear, I should say, little Sir Mimsy say welcome to the stream. It's so cute. Mucus? Yeah, it's like mucus. That's what it is. Oh, the air just came on. Thank goodness. I was burning up. What's everyone having for dinner tonight? You just bought groceries, Rylan. What'd you get? Did you get something good for dinner? I'm going to be a bad mom and make chili dogs for dinner because I wanted chili dogs. So bad for me, but they're so good. With onions and mustard and cheese. I'm such a bad mom. Junk food? Yeah. Yeah, junk food. For sure. What time is it? How much time? Oh, I have 20 minutes. Yay. For more dots. You had pasta? Yum. Now, do you like the kind of pasta with red sauce or the Alfredo sauce? Because our family is definitely mixed. It's always a fight to see which kid wins when I ask them what kind of sauce they want. Both Drake and Littlest like Alfredo, and Clover likes, and her father liked the red sauce, the marinara. Of course, Crow can't have any of that anymore. He's been watching his weight. He's boring old chicken every single night. Oh, tonight was red? Ooh, double root canal tomorrow? Dude, I am so sorry. I hope they give you something strong for that. My goodness. I mean, it'll be worth it in the long run, but ouch. That is, that's not fun. I hope you stocked up on plenty of puddings and Little Debbie snack cakes. Sponsor us. And all the fun soft foods, jellos, jello shots, you know, important foods that you need when you have a root canal. Whiskey, yeah, definitely. Before and after. I think I'm gonna have a gin and tonic tonight. Not right now, but maybe later. Yeah, jello shots. Oh my goodness. I haven't had those in so long. I'm old. Those are like a party thing, and we just don't go to a lot of parties. At least not with jello shots at them. Okay, what else can I fix on this stream? I see the chat. It's scrolling okay, right? At least it's scrolling okay. I gotta fix the chat. And what else? Something else. Double check the alerts. I thought I was with it on that. I guess I was just so caught up in getting everything ready. I was trying to get ready also for I'm so excited for our Bob Ross challenge. I have the overlay done for that too, and I'm telling you, it looks so busy and so funny. I've finally put together all of the things that I think I put it in Discord. Oh my gosh, that is way too much. Are you okay? When was that? Did you make it at home for yourself? Good job. Oh, that is a great combination. I should try that. Pineapple jello and spiced rum. What a great idea. Let's try that. It's 5 years ago. Yeah, you're older now. I bet you couldn't do it now. That's not a challenge at all. Don't go doing that now. And the Bob Ross screen is coming together. The overlay. Hopefully it'll be... I should be ready to go. I've got my artists ready to go. Went out to a thrift store and purchased 3 white collared shirts. You know those shirts like he used to, I couldn't find with the big collars, you know, from the 70s. But at least found white shirts. I thought about adding, you know, paint your neighbor, but then I thought, no, then my craft studio will become like this big. I have to tarp everything, and I don't want to do that. So maybe I won't let them paint each other. One of the rewards for donation for the bits. You know what? Should I call it a donation? Because I don't want people to feel like it's tax deductible or because it's for a good cause like a charity. I don't want people to think that. It's more like crowdfunding the D&D game. And yeah, it's going to get very messy anyway, but we don't need to add them painting each other as incentive to make it any worse. It's like crowdsourcing. Anyway, one of the things I added was that you could suggest a rated PG item for a certain donation or proceed, and have them add any little thing that you'd like to the picture. So on this cute little secluded bridge, There could be a flamingo or something really, or a clown or something really, a tip. Yeah, tip the show. Yeah. Bits or tips or something. I'm trying to shy away from thinking that it's a charity stream because it's not. I don't want people to get the wrong impression. I do charity streams for Nerdsgiving and other times during the year, but this one is just to help support Qyjari's Curious Crafts and getting the Banana Brothers up and running. I started working on the Banana Brothers overlay too. I actually reached out to an artist, not to do the profiles, Autumn, because I'm going to reach out to you as soon as I know what they're playing. This was for the background. I needed some sort of cartoony looking jungly background to put behind. You don't get to see much of it because there's 4 camera screens, or 5 if you include me, the DM, and the chat box and all the other things that are going to be taking up screen space. But I wanted something to look kind of cartoonish, jungly in the background, and I found a picture that was really neat on DeviantArt. I think it's by Papillon Studios, and they responded. They wanted to know more about what I was doing before they gave permission, which I totally get. I totally get that people should do that. You don't want your artwork, even if you get credit for it, you don't want your artwork being identified with something that's nefarious or unethical, or, you know, something less than what you believe it should be representing. So yeah, no, I know one character is going to be, I shouldn't say that, I should save it and not tell anyone who's listening, but I'll tell you, Autumn, who they are. I'll send you a Discord message what so far they're going to be playing. I only know 2 so far, for sure, and I don't know if that's their final description. We're almost done with these. One more row, this row, and then one more. And yay, this was fun. Thank you for coming along on this test drive of Mimsy's Whimsy and hearing little Sir Mimsy. If you wait a minute after I end, I'll play it again. And you can hear Jimmy Sherwood's version of a Cockney baby Mimsy. He's not really a baby. He's just, you know, a kid. But he did a great job. And Rennick and Layrena and Scory. All 3 are subs who have been, or patrons who have been with me for the length of time required to get their personalized greeting from Sir Mimsy. So if you're one of those people I just mentioned, get back to me and let me know what you want. Jake already did. I do have Jake's. I will get that up before tomorrow. Okay, we have dotted. Now let's plan. I know it's hard for you guys to see. Can you kind of see that on the screen? Yeah, a little bit. There's a shadow there. How we want the Flail Snail dome, right? Or maybe we should start working on the trees and save that part for tomorrow. Let's save that part for tomorrow and start working. Or we could get the Proxon out and cut one of those things and see how it glues. Let's do that. Because, you know, it could be anything tonight. And I want to play with my Proxon anyway. Okay, that's probably going to have a glare, so I will switch cameras. Oh, that's not too bad. Is that too much? Yeah, sorry. Oh, you see spots? I'll put that there. Let's measure this. 6 inches. I think I have to spin it. There we go. Nope, I gotta spin it the other way. This thing always confuses me. This way, and then spin it. Something. I think it has to go up here. Yep, the other way. Fit in there. Hello. Hello. Okay. Hello. See, this is why. Oh, I know why. Okay, there we go. There's 6 inches. Ish. I'll fix it. All right, let's get. Actually, it's 6.5, right? You can even see the lines? Okay. So let's just find... Actually, you know what? I probably shouldn't use this little scrap piece. I should probably use a piece that is already... has a 90-degree edge on it. Otherwise, I'll never figure that out. So let's do 6.5. Let's find a good edge here. 6.5 by 6.5. I don't know why I can't calculate. That half's not working. There we go. My brain's not working. Alright, so 24. Right there. By 6.5. And then go this way. Oh, I overestimated. I'm going to stand up for this one. Can you hear her singing in there? Can you hear Littlest singing in there? I went in there earlier. I was like, alright, I'm about to stream. You guys need to be quiet. Yes, ma'am. Now they're singing. Okay. And you know what? I'll do a whole strip of them. And then I'll check out those 2 that we had. Alright. Let's do... this huge work surface, and I've decided to cover it all up with junk. 6.5. This won't work out evenly because this is a 24 by 24 piece. But that's okay. This is... both interviews I've had recently, both of them asked a similar question, and I tried to answer similarly. And that was... what would you recommend to someone who is just starting out crafting for the first time? I'm going to switch cameras. That wasn't the answer I gave them, but I'm still going to switch cameras. Hello. How are you? I said, you know what? Go buy a piece of 4 foot by 8 foot foam insulation. Ask them to cut it into pieces that are easy to use. I said, just start chipping away. Just start carving into it. So you'd be surprised. You just, you know, make a river, make a grid. It's just so much fun. I had to actually count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6.5, and then we'll have that little extra there. I said just go buy a piece. It's not that much. In fact, the first piece I ever bought, there was a big gouge during a part of it, and I was like, yeah, I can sell it for half off. I'm like, sure, because I didn't need the whole thing anyway. Didn't tell him that. And let's see, that one right there. I said, yeah, just go start playing with it. It's so much fun. You can't really mess up too badly. I mean, all the mess ups you guys have ever seen me do, we've been able to fix, right? Easy peasy. All right, it is almost 7 o'clock. Let's just get the Proxon out. Give this a cut. And actually, I'm gonna have to use since I don't think this will fit through, it'll hit this bar here, so I won't be able to use the Proxon for this part anyway. I'll use it for the smaller cuts, but I can't use it for the big cut. This is one of the best tools I've ever bought. I think it was at my local discount store in the hardware section. It's a metal yardstick. And for big projects like this, it works great because I can just run the blade up right next to it. All right. Now what's nice about cutting it without, remember the other piece I made an angle? This one you can just snap it. I say that, watch me mess it up. Yeah, you can just snap it. Easy peasy. Like that. And then we can run it through the Proxon. You can get... That piece is not wide enough, so I'll have to do this without the guide. Sounds like it's on. Get my glasses. Oh, it's loose. It must have gotten loose. Okay. I'll fix that later. We only have a couple minutes anyway. I can see the string is loose, so it doesn't cut when the string's loose. Alright, let's just cut one of these and we'll see what it looks like. And where's my... I put it right on top. I think this is going to work out great. I'll have to paint them. I'll paint them black. And you know what else would be cool? Just thought of this. What if I made them reversible? That does shorten the amount of tiles you can use if you want a giant dungeon. But I could just make more. Or I could put the... Oh, I could put the... I could put the sewer on the other side. Yeah. This worked out great. Once that's glued down, these will make really nice tiles. Awesome! Well, it is almost 7 o'clock, and I am going to go stop them from singing. Or just let them sing. Who knows? Thank you so much for joining me for this first episode of Mimsy's Whimsy. I'm not going to even throw announcements at you. I'm just going to say thank you. And we'll go to the thank you screen and probably have to fix the... see, I'm right there. Hello. Yep, chat's wrong. Again. Don't know how that happened. Let's fix chat. Yay! There we go. That's a little better. I'll fix it. It'll be much better by next time. And thanks everybody. You know what? Should I run the intro again so you can hear Sir Mimsy's little voice? What do you think? I will. I'll run it one more time and then I will say goodbye.
Hoo-hoo! Good day! Welcome to the stream!
Ta-da! Wasn't that adorable? Please tell me it worked. Alright everybody, have a great night and I will hopefully see you tomorrow night at 7 o'clock East for another episode of Qyjari's Curious Crafts.